Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Lamar Odom's extreme new plan to win Chloe back. How far is he willing to go? And fresh from Dancing with the Stars, real-life Hot Topic Tavis Smiley is here. Plus, we've got a new extended sneak peek at the Aaliyah movie. Now, here's Wendy.
So much for watching today. Shout out to the hospital shut-in. Shout out to everybody at the salon. Shout out to you at home with your tea. Shout out to people in the booth at work sneaking and watching the show. And shout out to my co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? Terrific. Lots to talk about. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topic. A shout out to all the old age homes. You know, we're big in the nursing homes, so how y'all doing too? Anyway, so guess what Lamar wants to do? Lamar Odom. He wants to get back together with Chloe. He's hatched a plan, and you know what? It's a pretty good one. He wants to do another reality show about saving their marriage. Well, you know, this is not like Kendra and Hank, and this is not like Tori and Dean. You know, their problems are bigger than, you know, some dopey reality show. The reason why I'm voting for this to happen is because, you know, substance abuse can be dealt with on the show as well. And we know that Chloe still likes him, and in the name of pain, she's divorcing him. And also, alleged cheatations were an issue on the show. But they weren't cheatations like in Hank's case, allegedly. And you know, in Dean's case either. So, you know, and Lamar, you really do know how to tap into everything that the Kardashians love, which is reality TV. I think that, I mean, and they really were a cute couple, even though I do think that they got married too soon, but they're a really cute couple. Clap if you would watch this show. You know what? I would watch also. He hasn't asked Chloe, but hopefully she says, okay. So, last week, there was an article in the Star magazine that the whole staff is obsessed about here, and me. Apparently, somebody who used to be in Mariah Carey's camp went to the Star magazine and told, in a question and answer type thing, told stories on Mariah. And the Star didn't write it in, like, you know, just a regular expose saying that this is a source. The Star would ask a question, and then the informant would answer the question, which is my favorite kind of, you know, article, a Q&A. So I already told you, look, I already told you some of the details of the story. Remember when I was telling you the other day about how they were going to Antigua to film a music video, and she told the private pilot to make a turn to Disney so she can ride that ride? Remember that? Okay, well, there are more details. All right, first of all, you know, she only uses Hello Kitty bandages. And she has an assistant always have these bandages for dog bites. Well, her dog is a beast. Apparently, he wasn't formally trained. We went on YouTube earlier today, and yeah, there are pictures of him not being like a tamed animal. And so the informant told the Star magazine that the dog allegedly nips at Mariah, and so she has to put the bandages on. By the way, there's also an alleged assistant that allegedly carries around white wine to put it in ginger ale cans for Mariah so that she can sip all day, allegedly. Another revelation in the article was that there's a boom box that a minion is paid to carry around for Mariah to make grand entrances. like when you're invited to her house, you know, she enters the room with theme music. You know, I mean, it's a lot, and she's kooky, but I'm starting to understand why Nick fled the castle. And I'm sure that they play her music. I don't know this for fact, but I do know that when the twins were born, Nick was in there with the boombox, instructed to hit Fantasy as soon as the heads. Listen. As soon as the heads started to crown, girls, you know what that is. Then hit it. And finally, there's another detail that you'll probably find comical. There's an assistant paid to stand behind her at all times in case she falls down. I guess that would be from the ginger ale. Oh, Mariah. What a diva. How demanding. I always want to have diva demands, but I just can't get myself to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, demand stuff. They'll tell you here at the show, I don't do that. You don't have to pipe up, Suzanne. I mean, I want to demand junk, but it's just not in my regular old girl from Jersey way. And I like it this way. Although, it is fun to read about people like Mariah, but I would imagine she wouldn't be so much fun to work for or be married to. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but it's cute for like 48 hours or a drive-by or a hookup. Anyway. So, no bueno to Robert Downey Jr. Although, I like the way you're trying to execute this. Okay, so you know, hold on. Lemony. Look, Robert Downey Jr. wants to reconnect with his ex, Sarah Jessica Parker. Well, for those of you too young to remember, you know, they had a relationship for 7 years back when they were in their 20s. Here they are. And allegedly, the reason that SJP ended the relationship is because of Robert's substance abuse. So in other words, it didn't end because somebody's a wild cheater or a murderer or anything like that. Ended because of substance, which is like a heartfelt way to end things. And now he's all cleaned up, and he wants to ask her husband, Matthew Broderick, for permission to see Sarah Jessica Parker. Well, now hold on now, because this is very controversial. Now look, apparently he hasn't run into Sarah Jessica Parker since he's been cleaned up and moved to a better space in his life, and he is married and he does have children. Matthew, there's his wife, pregnant with another one. But he does have children and he's married, and you know, SJP is married to Matthew Broderick and they have their girls and Wilkie, the son. It's nice that he wants to call Matthew Broderick to ask for permission. That's very civilized. But that's a telephone call that I'd still say, oh, hell to the no. What? What do you have to talk to my wife about? And knowing that they spent 7 years together, you know, but that was also a different lifetime for them because they're both like 50 years old or 50 plus now. But what do you have to, yes, I'd feel threatened. Yeah, I would. If they need to reconnect, if it's that important, because according to sources, Robert Downey Jr. is saying they run in a lot of the same circles and they've just never run into each other. Well, it's gonna happen one day, whether it's at the Oscars or a party at John Travolta's house or whatever. It's going to happen one day, but when it happens, everybody just be civil and just say hello. If they do reconnect, by the way. It needs to be dinner with their spouses, like a double date. One time. One time. I like that story, but let's move on. So Heidi Klum is having trouble keeping up with her younger man. Well, she's 41 and he's 28. They've been together for 7 months now. Heidi looks terrific, doesn't she? You know, she's got all them kids that she birthed herself. I think she's got like 4 kids. And to my best knowledge, Vito has no kids. His name is Vito Schnabel. Remember, he's from an art dealing dynasty. And he likes older women. This is not his first older woman. Remember, he used to run around with Demi Moore for a moment, and he likes older women. Well, Heidi reportedly is exhausted from juggling her family work, you know, at America's Got Talent. Plus, she still does a little modeling, and, you know, she's got her line of stuff. And then late dates with Vito. Yeah. And she also mixes her children in with Vito. You know, they've done things together. Like I saw the other day a picture of, you know, one of her kids on Vito's lap. So, which you know, she's got 4 kids under 10 years old. She's got to be exhausted on that alone. You know what I mean? And that's probably why she shouldn't date such a much younger man. Or at least if the younger man is younger, he should have 4 kids too, and custody. So then, you know what I mean? I can tell you, we knew that they were going to be at the US Open, so we dispatched 2 Wendy staffers to go over there and spy on them, and they did a really good job. They said that Heidi dated, first of all, they stayed at the US Open until 2:30 in the morning, whereas other people were leaving. They stayed the entire time. Heidi had her hands all over him, just like this. And so clearly they're in love and in heat. But I appreciate that, you know, she's saying that she's exhausted keeping up with him, because a lot of older women, you know, try to put on a younger front by acting like, no, it's no problem. I can keep up with him, it's nothing. But, so thank you, Heidi, for being honest. Vito is very, very cute, by the way. Hi, Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez just revealed, you know, he's got this new book out, and there are a lot of revelations in the book. So, oh God, he's a good-looking man. I mean, too good-looking, perfect. I don't mean good-looking in a good way. I mean good-looking in a, he's got to be a pain in the behind as like a boyfriend or a husband. Is this jelly on the refrigerator handle? He would say to his wife in my head, yes, Mario, but we have children. She probably went into the refrigerator. Can we please wipe that up? Are those water rings on the counter underneath your glass? How many times have I asked you to use a coaster? Mario, it's granite, it's not wood, it's okay. More time in the bathroom than his wife, I'm sure. As a matter of fact, maybe separate bathrooms. You know what I mean? Yes, meticulous. That look is just meticulous. And she's gorgeous. They're a good-looking couple, aren't they? So here goes Mario. He wrote this book, and inside the book, he's revealing that he had a one-night stand with a major pop star about 6 years ago, and he won't say the name. He won't name, I said Britney too. Thank you. I don't know that, but as long as he's not saying names, that means that we can guess, you know? So, not only didn't he say it in his book, which would be fine, I guess, even though we want to know stuff, he didn't even tell his own wife. Wouldn't you want to know if you were the wife? I mean, I think keeping something secret like that would cause me to move to the guest room for at least 2 weeks. Really. You know, otherwise, why bring it up? And here's the cherry on top. He's still friendly with said pop star. So you mean to tell me that here we are with the Grammys, Mario, and one of these girls in here you hooked up with in Vegas, and you're not telling me which one? No, I'm not threatened that you're still hooking up with her, but I'm a woman and I'm curious. You know? I mean, because if it was Fergie, you know, I could at least say, okay, well, she's married to Josh Duhamel, who, by the way, is coming to our show. When's Josh gonna be here? Oh, he'll be here next Thursday. I know, nice to look at. Like if it were Fergie, Fergie was big 6 years ago, just like she's still big now. If it was Fergie, I wouldn't feel threatened as the wife, because Fergie is married and she has her babies and she's in love, you know? If it was the one on The Voice, Gwen Stefani, I wouldn't feel threatened either, you know what I mean? Because she's married. If it were Britney Spears, even though Britney's not married, I wouldn't feel threatened on account of ticky ticky. You know what I mean? But like, I would be curious, and this would be a fight that would rage on for at least 2 weeks, or the amount of time that you're promoting this book until this story dies. Clap if you'd want to know. Clap if it was 6 years ago and you're married with your own children, Mario and the wife, and it doesn't matter anymore. See? For many of us, it still matters. Mario, I'm with your wife. You need to tell. Well, and Mario, by the way, whenever you're ready to reveal, you know who to call. I'm about to stick up for Kris Jenner, but don't get used to this. Now, hold on. Okay. Kris, as you know, is worth $30 million. But according to Life and Style magazine, they've spotted a bunch of pictures of her wearing the same clothes as her daughters. Kim wore this dress, and by the way, it's a top and a skirt, and then Kris remixed the same dress. Kris is 58 and is wearing it too. I'm gonna give you more. Khloe wore this dress, and Kris wore it 2 weeks later. Kim wore this dress, and Kris, they say, tried to outshine her. And Kim wore this dress when she was pregnant, and Kris wore it too. Now, here's what I say, and I was the only one saying this. I can't believe out of all of my producers, I was the only one saying this. They were all hating, first of all, Kim, they were all hating on your mother wearing this dress. Kris, they were saying that you are trying to be your daughter, you know, trying to channel the beauty and the thing, you know. And I said, no, she's not. She birthed the daughter. That's better than being the daughter. She birthed that. You know what I mean? In addition, you know, these dresses are very expensive. You know, with these celebrities, they can only wear something one time before you all start saying, oh, that dress again? Excuse me, it was $35,000. Of course I'm going to get some use out of it. Why shouldn't Kris wear the dresses? First of all, Kris is a very beautiful woman, and I've said that before, and I'll continue to say. She's very beautiful. And she's got a terrific body, and she picked only the appropriate clothes for a woman of her age to wear. You know, it's not like she's wearing the see-through stuff that Kim wears or the half-belly shirts. She picked the good stuff. I don't know. You know, if mommy, no, you know, girl. You know and I know that if you could wear my stuff, you wouldn't wear it all because some of it's a little tardy for a 79-year-old woman. However, like, mommy, I know you'd wear this dress, wouldn't you? Look, yes. And if she wanted to wear it, I would let her wear it, you know, as long as she doesn't wear it in the same state. You know, like she lives in Florida. You can wear it down there. Anyway, Kris, I'm all for you. My producers are hating, but don't worry. Today, but today only, I had your back. Okay. Now, you know, I am one of the producers of the Aaliyah movie coming out on Lifetime. And I gave you a little sneak peek earlier in the week, or was that last week? Oh, I don't know, all the days run together. Anyway, I've got a new sneak peek. It's an extended sneak peek of the new movie. So let's roll that. It's our hot clip of the day.
It takes more than some hot producer to create a superstar. It takes the right artist. Aaliyah.
Do you realize what you got in this girl?
The album's double platinum, showing no signs of slowing down.
There's gonna be nobody like her.
You're a bona fide superstar now.
I'm taking it to a whole nother level.
Bow down to a goddess. Goddess.
I'm the girl you want to bet on. I succeed at everything I put my mind to.
Goddess. 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 Bow down to the goddess.
This is going to be big for all of us.
Aaliyah.
Goddess. Got it.
Aaliyah, Princess of R&B, airs Saturday, November 15th at 8 o'clock on Lifetime. More great show for you, everybody. Talk show host Tavis Smiley is here. He was recently eliminated from Dancing with the Stars. Tavis is very smart. I look forward to getting his take on our hot topics and making him laugh and stuff. Plus, another deserving breast cancer survivor is gonna get a fabulous head-to-toe makeover. But up next, it's time for Celebrity Fan Out, so don't miss it. Welcome back. Okay, it's time for Celebrity Fan Out. Let's get started. Our first Celebrity Fan Out comes from Xavier R., who watches The Wendy Show here in New York on WNYW. Xavier writes, "Hi, Wendy. How you doing? I was walking in Manhattan when all of a sudden I see Mariah Carey. I was instantly filled with joy upon seeing her. I asked if I could take a picture with her, and she smiled and waved me over. It was an experience I will never forget." Very nice, Xavier. Our next Celebrity Fan Out comes from Chanel D., who watches The Wendy Show on WAGA in Atlanta, Georgia. Chanel says, "Hi, Wendy. I was with, it was my 25th birthday, and I was sitting in the lobby of the W Hotel. Just when I was about to end my night, my best friend and I looked over and saw someone we thought we went to high school with. It turned out to be friggin' Nick Cannon. He was so sweet and nice. He made my 25th birthday even more special." Nice. Our next Celebrity Fan Out comes from Cheryl L., who watches The Wendy Show on KTTV in Valencia, California. Sherry writes, "Hi, Wendy. Mario Lopez dropped by for breakfast at the restaurant where I work. Since I grew up watching Saved by the Bell, I had to get a picture. What guy looks so pretty and flawless early in the morning? A.C. Slater." You see what I'm saying? He's just you're just too perfect, Mario Lopez. You're even first thing in the morning. Thank you, Sherry. You agree with me. Too perfect. Good. Our next celebrity, excuse me, this is our last one. It comes from Cheryl N., who watches The Wendy Show on WFLD in Chicago, Illinois. Cheryl writes, "How you doing, Wendy? A coworker and I went to lunch at a soul food restaurant here in Chicago. To my surprise, Kanye West got up from the booth." She says, after I picked my face up off the floor, his security held my purse and snapped this picture. All good Celebrity Fan Outs today. Love it. If you've ever had an encounter with a celebrity and you would like to share with us, go to wendyshow.com. It's really easy. Up next, the very smart Tavis Smiley. Well, you know, he showed his lighter side on Dancing with the Stars, which I loved because I've known Tavis for a long time and he's always so serious. He also has a new book out and he's a talk show host. His book is called Death of a King. It's on sale now. Please welcome the always hilarious Tavis Smiley. Come on, Tavis. You know I'm playing with you, right?
Thank you. I love you.
Always nice
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
You all right?
Yes, Tavis. I enjoy playing with your serious side.
You do?
Well, because you're always so serious. It was nice to see you having fun on Dancing with the
You know
Stars.
what's funny is that I am not so serious all the time. I think people see you in one way. I said the first night that people know some of you, S-O-M-E, but they don't know the sum of you, the S-U-M.
Yeah,
they only see parts of you, you know.
I mean, because even on your talk show, you know, there's no laughing audience and dancing in the aisles.
It's PBS.
But it was nice to see you on Dancing with the Stars. So now you were eliminated. You were eliminated second.
Second week, yeah.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you happy? Were you relieved?
Hell yeah. But, you know, I, like you, was traveling, but except I was traveling back and forth to New York. I mean, you were on a book tour, and you made that your excuse.
Well, it's not an excuse. It's a fact.
Tavis.
It's a fact.
Tavis.
It's a fact.
2 left feet.
It's a... 2 left feet? What clip did you just play? You didn't see my foxtrot?
No, the one that got you eliminated.
You didn't see my foxtrot? The truth is, you've done this so you know this.
Yes.
When people are based in L.A., they have 35 to 40 hours a week to rehearse.
Yes.
When you're on book tour, I was literally getting 8 to 10 hours a week. So it's no excuse. I was asked what happened. I said, you know, you got 8 hours a week. You can't perfect the foxtrot, the cha-cha, the mambo.
It's okay,
Dance is
Tavis.
a serious art form.
I know, it's okay.
Know.
It's okay.
But it's not an excuse.
It's
just
okay.
a fact. It's just a fact.
Did you lose weight?
I did.
Good for you.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So we both recently turned 50. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. There you go.
You know?
You got your AARP card?
I got my AARP card. And not only that, but AARP was in the building at my 50th birthday party.
Wow.
Yeah,
I got my card. Those discounts are pretty good, actually.
They are. Please.
I'm using them.
I use mine.
Yeah, I'm using mine, too.
So you're one of the people like me. You're not embarrassed by this. It feels good.
No. When I was 12 years of age, I've discussed this with you before on one of my earlier books. When I was 12, I had a life-threatening incident, and I didn't know that I was going to make it to 50.
Wait, recall.
Yeah, well, very quickly. I was 12 years of age. I was accused of doing something that I hadn't done.
Stealing?
No. Something at my church. It's too long a story, but I was accused of something that I did not do.
Oh, okay.
My father lost his temper that night. I love my dad dearly. I want to be very clear about that. We got past all this all these years later. My dad lost his temper, beat me pretty severely. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks in traction. And I didn't know what my life was going to be like. I wrote this book about Dr. King because King, who had long since been dead, but I got introduced to the love in his heart and the hope in his soul. He really saved my life at the age of 12. So this book, in many ways, is my love letter to him. So I didn't know I'd make it to 50. So I am very happy and proud to say, I'm 50.
Wow. I was talking about you the other day on Hot Topics.
I heard. I heard.
I said all positive things.
That ain't what I heard, but anyway.
Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what I said. People are always trying to throw gas on me.
It's okay.
I said that I love Tavis because Tavis loves his mother. And I remember you telling me years ago that one of the things that you like to treat your mother to is St. John's knit.
Absolutely.
And I recall that. And I said, and Tavis is one of the most eligible bachelors out there that I know of. He's not married yet. I remember you telling me a story about how you're smart with your money. This was years ago when I was on the radio. You told me that you owned an apartment building in LA, that you have the basement apartment for yourself, and you charge the high rent for everybody else. In other words, some of us would have an apartment building and live in the penthouse, but he has his money working for him. And I just think that you're smart and you're great, and I can't figure out why a girl hasn't snapped you up.
Well, let me put it this way. I learned from Dancing with the Stars. I already knew this, and you're in this world more than I am. But if Dancing with the Stars taught me anything, it is that I respect and value my privacy more now than ever. I mean, just trying to go to rehearsal.
That paparazzi stands out.
I mean, they laughed at me because at the studio, as you know, they got that parking lot in the back where all the stars park. I never parked there. I'd park 10 blocks down the street and walk to the studio just to avoid paparazzi.
What does that have to do with you being snapped up?
What it's got to do with is that I want to value my privacy, and when there's something to tell, I will tell you. I'll come on your show and tell you.
I would love that because the last time that you were here, you shocked me with, I said, well, who's your choice in women? Women, who's your fantasy? And you told me Ashanti.
You said fantasy. You didn't say choice. You said fantasy.
But I was like, Ashanti, no disrespect to Ashanti, but I just pictured a guy like you wanting to be with somebody a little more cerebral, like Olivia Pope type.
See, you think you know me. You think I'm serious all the time.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
How about that?
I do.
Yeah.
All right, so you're not married, but are you dating?
I'm dating someone, and I'm happy, and when there's something more to tell you,
are you in love?
I'll tell you when there's more to tell you.
Okay, please do. All right, Tavis, I want to talk to you about some hot topics.
Sure.
you know, this celebrity hacking thing. You seem to be a man with such a great moral compass, from what we know.
Yeah.
Have you looked
That's because you haven't seen my pictures yet. Yeah.
Have you taken nude pictures?
Hey.
Have you ever made a sex tape?
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to ask you, have you looked at any of these celebrity pictures?
I've not looked at them because I think that part of what's wrong with our culture, and I ain't knocking anybody else for what they do. You asked me my opinion.
Okay, yeah.
When I know that somebody has been hacked and they've been maltreated, I don't want to be a party to that nonsense. I don't want to see it. I don't want to watch it. I won't do it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Although
I was tempted with Gabrielle Union.
She looks good. I looked.
But out of respect for Dwayne Wade, I wasn't going to go there. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the new book, which, by the way, after perusing the book and, of course, seeing the subject matter, I'm sure our 14-year-old will be doing a book report on this book.
He's growing up and handsome, dude.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of him online the other day. He's handsome.
Yeah. Tell us about this book. It's called Death of a King. The real story of Dr. Martin Luther King's final years. So interesting.
Yeah, short story here. It is the story about Dr. King that we don't know because we have so deified King in death with the monuments, the holidays, the postage stamps, the streets and schools that bear libraries that bear his name. This is a story about him that we don't know. In the last year of his life, hard to imagine that everybody and everything in this country turned against him because he came out against the war in Vietnam and because he was talking about the issue of poverty. Imagine talking about the issue of poverty and the country turning against you because they didn't want to hear that at the time. So the media turns on him. The White House, when you read what the New York Times, the Washington Post, and Time Magazine said about Dr. King in the last year of his life, you won't believe it. But then the last poll taken in his life, the Harris poll, 75%, hear me, 3/4 of the American people thought he was irrelevant, and almost 60% of black people thought he was irrelevant. The NAACP, the Urban League, Thurgood Marshall, Adam Clayton Powell Jr., Ralph Bunche, all come out against Dr. King in the last year of his life. This is a story about Dr. King we don't know, and it's the story of what he does to stand in his truth when everybody and everything still turns against him. He was a bad man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before you go, I want to congratulate you on getting your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Thank you.
You look very dapper there. And I saw a picture of your mom in a St. John knit.
You see that? There she is.
It's fantastic.
Hi, Mom.
You are always delightful to speak to.
As are you. And congratulations to you. You're doing the award.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Soul Train Award.
Yes.
Go Wendy.
Thank you, Tavis Smiley.
Yeah.
This book is called Death of a King. It's in stores now.
Yeah.
Ask Wendy is up next.
My coworkers are telling me that I'm ready to start dating. Do you think you can make me look fabulous for my blind date?
We're back. Listen, if you want to hear me tell stories that I can't talk about on TV, then you're my people. Get your tickets to my stand-up show. 2 nights I'll be at the Venetian in Las Vegas. I'm part of the Lipstick comedy series, and I'm performing October 31st, which is Halloween night, and November 1st, the day after. Get your tickets by going to lipstick.com. Okay, it's time to ask Wendy. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. My name is Erica. How you doing?
Good, Erica.
My question is this. Last night I went home, I went to bed early, just so I could rest up for your show, and my man came home late and drunk. And he thought he could have sex with me, and I told him I took a sleeping pill, which was a lie. And then this morning when I went to leave, he didn't say goodbye to me, and he made me feel guilty. Am I wrong for not having sex with him?
Yes. I mean, yeah, like you have to pick your battles and choose your wars. How long have you been with him?
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
Listen. Couple pumps, it's done. Go to sleep and come to the show.
Really?
Yeah, Erica. Were you mad because he was out having fun without you or something?
No, I wasn't mad at all. I was enjoying the beauty sleep.
Yeah. No, I get it, but you look beautiful today.
Thank you.
So it worked. Thank you very much. How you doing?
Hi, Wendy. I'm Tara. How you doing?
Good, thanks, Tara.
I'm 26 and I still live at my parents' house. I have a good job, but I'm trying to save up money. Should I just move out now or wait until I have more money in the bank?
Well, how close are you to saving your goal amount? Are you 50% there?
Like a third there.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, why do you want to move out? Are they not making it comfortable for you?
No, they're amazing. Make sure they know they're amazing. But it's just like I'm getting older and.
How old are you?
26.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
A lot of 26-year-olds, because of the economy,
It's
a lot
tough.
of 26-year-olds live with their parents. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Do they allow you to have boys in the living room?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, are they raising their eyebrows if you sleep out?
Sometimes.
Well, you know, I don't know your life with them, so you're going to have to gauge on your own. You know, you're almost there though with the money to get the place you want. All right. Very well. Good luck with your decision.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. We have to. Who are you and where are you from?
Hi, Wendy. I am Pat. How you doing?
Come out here so everybody can stare at your heads of two while we talk.
Wendy, my husband and I have been married for 45 years. And he feels sometimes I dress inappropriately for my age.
Well, if you don't mind, madam, how old are you?
I'm 66.
Okay, you're 66.
He says my clothes can be too bright or too revealing.
Or too sparkly.
Yes, and he would prefer that I wore turtlenecks. Can you help me to get him to accept my fabulous style?
First of all, I think that you're dressed very appropriately, but then again, look who you're asking. I feel like you are in the same vein as my own mother, and my father delights in that. And I feel like you've been married long enough. This man knew what he signed up for. I would not change one bit. You have got a very lovely neck. I would not put on a turtleneck. And you don't look in. What is wrong with you, Mr. Husband? This woman is fabulous. Yes, you are fabulous.
Thank you, and so are you.
Thank you very much. Listen, everybody, up next, a deserving breast cancer survivor is going to get a fabulous makeover. Don't go far. Welcome back. So all month long, we've been giving fabulous head-to-toe makeovers to breast cancer survivors. Today's makeover is a woman named Mildred. Mildred isn't letting cancer keep her from finding a man. Take a look.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2002. Earlier this year, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor because of my cancer. I had surgery in January, followed by radiation in February. My coworkers are telling me that I'm ready to start dating. Do you think you can make me look fabulous for my blind date?
Done. Here to reveal Mildred's new look is the star of Bravo's Blood, Sweat, and Heels. Say hello to Daisy Llewellyn.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Daisy. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Mildred's best friend Wanda's in our audience. Hey, Wanda. And let's take a look at Mildred. Mildred, come on out.
A shining star. First of all, her spirit, Wendy, alone is amazing.
I see how she came out here.
She is a shining star. Celebrity makeup artist Ashinta Sharif gave her this pop red, sexy lip that will get any boy to come to the yard.
Yes.
All about the ruby woo. We gave her the head-to-toe look. I have to say, is under $115.
Shut up! Really?
Yes, it is.
Let's start with the jacket.
Yes, it's a cobalt blue designer leather jacket, and I gave her this fabulous sequin striped top. Now, what I like about the top, Wendy, is it balances her chest. So you'll never know about the surgery that happened. Exactly.
Yes.
And I wanted her to show a little leg with a flirty mini skirt.
So cute. So cute.
Yeah. And we gave her this sexy black leather booty with a chain gold. She is ready to land a man.
Edgy, edgy, edgy. Mildred's wig is from my wig line, Wendy Williams Hair World. My wigologist helped her with it. It is curlable synthetic. It's called the Everyday Wendy. And you, Mildred, my dear, you're ready to find a man. How do you feel?
Oh my God, I feel wonderful.
Good. Terrific. Wanda, your friend looks fantastic. My wigs are available at especiallyyours.com, and we'll also be making wig donations all month long to the American Cancer Society. Wow. Daisy, Llewellyn, thank you so much for being here. Up next, we've got Web winner. Keep it here. Web winner shows what happens when a few unsuspecting individuals stop by for a free psychic reading. Let's just say it was an eye-opening experience. Take a look.
I'm feeling a very strong presence with you, so I would like to deal with that first.
I mean, my grandma, she told me to never mess with a Ouija board.
You sure you ain't gonna unlock something that we just can't get back into the box? Because, I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure. Can you just give me your hands, please?
It's not funny. The video was made to promote an upcoming horror movie called Ouija, which hits theaters on October 24th. That is not funny. We will be right back. Oh, my heart. I'm so glad it's Friday. I want to thank my guests and my co-hosts, my studio audience. On Monday, don't forget, an hour full of juicy hot topics. Plus, from Dancing with the Stars, a real-life hot topic, Betsy Johnson and her partner, Tony Dovolani. I love you for watching today. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time, right here on Wendy.